Yes, my people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the first Premier League prediction video of the season. Everything has been on hold, but now everything is free and flowing because I have combined 11 for you guys, all locked and loaded. Debatable football opinions, referee decisions, penalties, red cards, and all of that because we had a chaos last week, Man City versus Arsenal. So everything is on for you guys. Team of the week, team of the month, big game previews of all your best teams. What better way to enjoy football than watching as a neutral and having your team win European trophy? I'm just kidding, Arsenal fans. But what better way to enjoy football than watching as a neutral? The Premier League predictions are back, and we have some feisty Premier League games coming up because last week was very chaotic. City vs Arsenal. Man City were rattled by Arsenal. It's very interesting because Man City kick off the game week against Newcastle. St. James's Park. Man City just lost Rodri and it's going to be a big blow for them. So before we get into everything else, please, if you're new, please smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the comments, and stay tuned for more content coming up. So the first game, Newcastle versus City. Newcastle have been on and off this season, but Man City have lost a substantial player, Rodri, the heart of the midfield. De Bruyne, unknown return date, but De Bruyne might be returning soon, but it's an unknown return date. Man City need to step foot on the gas because after what just happened last week, they had a really bad game against Arsenal. And Newcastle are not looking stable themselves, so Man City could get off an easy point from Newcastle. So it's going to be a really entertaining one. But I reckon Man City can do just enough to get the win. And I'm predicting Newcastle 1, Manchester City 2. The next game is the Blues, as the Blues are looking on form. Chelsea versus Brighton. Chelsea have the next run of games at Stamford Bridge and they're looking to get their form up and rolling because Chelsea are looking like a real threat to the top 4 and maybe even third. But they're looking good. Their striker Nicholas Jackson is striking again. But Chelsea versus Brighton, really interesting one. Chelsea are looking in form and Chelsea are looking like the team because they have the squad depth, they have the players, they have a bunch of talent in their bench and they're looking to wow everyone. 5-0 win midweek and they're looking to get another win and keep the form rolling. So I reckon Chelsea beat Brighton easily. Brighton are going to have more of the ball. I think Maresca is going to come with the game plan of allowing Brighton to have the ball and Chelsea are going to hit them on the counter. We've seen Chelsea, mainly that's the blueprint of Chelsea, hitting on the counter and smashing teams, smash and grab. But now, reintegrating all those play back, Chelsea are looking deadly on the counter. I think that's what's going to happen. So Chelsea are going to win Brighton comfortably. Most goals from the counter attack. And I'm giving Chelsea a home win. Chelsea 3, Brighton 1. Next up is Brentford versus West Ham. Brentford are looking like a team which can get a goal in every game. And West Ham are looking like West Ham asked for a new coach. They got their new coach and their new coach is looking terrible. Julian Lopetegui is looking like, I don't know how this guy keeps getting a job, but he has gotten a job. West Ham were the team everyone was keeping their eye on in the summer transfer window. The signings they got and somehow nothing has worked out is just amazing. It's shocking, really shocking. But Brentford could get something away at West Ham because West Ham are not it at all. At GTEC Stadium, Brentford should be getting a point at least. So I think West Ham might come up because all pressure on the coach. The players have to give in something because the players themselves are performing bad. So Brentford, I think they'll manage a draw at West Ham. So Brentford 2, West Ham 2. Everton versus Crystal Palace is the next game as Everton and Crystal Palace both failed to get a winning point rather. They both failed to get a winning point and Everton are looking like they might be lucky this week. But Crystal Palace are looking like the better team as we all know. Everton, I think, will get relegated because they're looking really, really bad. I don't know how they managed to sustain themselves all these years, but I think Everton are going to lose, even though they're going to get a goal. I see them getting the goal, but Crystal Palace somehow should be managing to get the win. The odds are in Crystal Palace favor, so I'm going to stick with the odds and I'm going a Crystal Palace win, Crystal Palace 2, Everton 1, or should I say Everton 1, Crystal Palace 2. And moving on to the second best team in the league, Arsenal. I have to say that, but Arsenal are looking like they can really tip off and win the title. Arsenal are looking like they can win the title. I mean, I don't want them to win the title, but they're looking like it. But one thing you don't need to forget is that the fact Man City's Rodri is injured an Arsenal player can get injured. Any player can get injured this season, and it might be your key player. It can be one player in their at least looking defense. So everyone needs to keep their eyes peeled. The only club that have their squad ready is Chelsea. So if Arsenal stay fit, I think there should be a force to fear, a force to reckon with, and probably win the league. Who knows? But Arsenal against Leicester, in the last 3 games they've played, Arsenal look to obliterate Leicester. And Leicester are not looking like they can stand a real threat to this Arsenal team. Leicester are not looking like they stand a real threat to this Arsenal team. So it surely has to be an easy win. Arsenal won 5-1 in the weekend. So Arsenal should be getting an easy win of Leicester. So I'm going Arsenal 3, Leicester 1. I think Leicester managed to get a goal somehow. So Arsenal 3, Leicester 1. And yes, guys, before we continue, I'd like to tell you, please smash the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Tell me your predictions in the comment section and let's get rolling, because we have Nottingham Forest versus Fulham next. Nottingham Forest, one of the undefeated sides so far. Nottingham Forest come up against Fulham, who are looking really good in their last game. Raul Jimenez is back. Adama Traore. They have Smith Rowe, who is firing, one of the best transfers in summer transfer window. And Fulham should be looking to get the point against Nottingham Forest, even though Forest are looking really stubborn. But I think Fulham should be ending Nottingham Forest unbeaten streak and getting an easy win. So I'm going Forest 1, Fulham 3. Our next game is Stan Molyneux as Wolves host Liverpool, as Liverpool will be looking to get an awful lot of goals as they seem to get their squad and players back on the roll. Liverpool should be getting an easy win, but it just goes down to the number of goals. How many goals are they going to score against Wolves? Wolves are looking really shaky, bottom of the league. Surprisingly, they sold their best player, but they have a lot more players to play, but nothing seems to come together, and they've been dreadful at home. So I'm thinking Liverpool should be getting nothing less than 3 goals. So I'm going Wolves 0 and Liverpool 4. Next up is Ipswich versus Aston Villa. Ipswich are the team from relegation. Them and Leicester, they're looking like they've actually salvaged something, but I think they're still get relegated. But so far they've been showing promise. They have 2 banger of a goals, 2 goals nominated, 1 nominated for August goal of the month, and surely the one they scored in the last game by Mawson has to get nominated. But Ipswich versus Aston Villa, I think Aston Villa should be getting the win easily. But we might see a fierce match, a feisty match, because Ipswich will want to get something from Aston Villa. But I think Aston Villa will be solid and strong. Aston Villa looking like a top team because they are third, sitting pretty third. And Villa might be a force to record with in hindsight. So I'm going to give Villa the win, a comfortable win. No goals considered. Ipswich 0, Aston Villa 2. And finally, the blockbuster of the week. Not the last game, but the second to last. The blockbuster, United versus Spurs. 2 teams who are fairly in the same zone. 10th against 11th. 11th against 10th. Spurs are going to Old Trafford. Can they get something reasonable? Can they pick up a point? Can they pick up 3 points at Old Trafford? United look like they've scored all their goals against Barnsley. They couldn't get the winner against Twente. They couldn't get the goal against Crystal Palace. Onana is looking good, but is Onana on the front line going to be sufficient for United? Manchester United are really looking poor, and they are seeming to catch all stray bullets from left, right, center. United, can they manage something? This is the point where United can shock everyone, but I'm not going for United. I'm going with the odds, and I'm giving Spurs the win. Just 1-0 lead. It's United 1, Spurs 2. And for the last game of the week, I'm going to tell you guys, if you're not subscribed, one more time, please subscribe. I'm on my road to 1K, so I need your subscriptions. Last game of the week is Bournemouth versus Southampton. Southampton, not the team for me, but Bournemouth are looking like they're a proper mid-table team. Might just finish 11th or 12th, so they should be running all over Southampton. But I'm going to give an easy 2-1. I give Bournemouth 2 and Southampton 1. Bournemouth look like they have the attacking strength. Southampton don't look so good defensively, but they could get a goal. So I'm going Bournemouth 2, Southampton 1. And thank you guys for watching. If you stay to the end of the video, you are the real hero. Thank you guys. Don't forget to leave a comment and your predictions in the comment. Tell me what you think of my predictions, and I'll be seeing you guys soon in the next videos. And don't forget to watch out for my shorts. on TikTok and Instagram. More different content up there. So link in the description. You can check my accounts out. And don't forget to leave a follow. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice weekend. Hope your team wins. Supporting Chelsea. Tell me the club you support in the comment section. See you guys soon. Peace.